Thank
in
you.
2006. Karan, the very first question which hits my mind is, have you been here before?
I have. I attended FICCI last year. I was on a panel with Vinod Chopra, Yashji, and we discussed the various aspects of cinema going global, and the need for more awareness of our cinema outside of the parameters of our country, and basically we discussed the globalization of Indian cinema. I think FICCI very largely covers entertainment in every form, and I think it's imperative for people like me, people from the film fraternity, to be a very strong part of FICCI, because our endeavour and our effort will always be to make sure that our cinema is on the world map, which is not the most important aspect of our cinema, because it's not that we're seeking any kind of international support, but what we are seeking is international acceptance of our product, which translates into further eyeballs, more business, and more development of the film economy. So that is basically the motive of filmmakers like us to be a part of sessions like this, so we can bring a certain amount of awareness, which is very imperative.
Okay, what are you discussing about today?
Well, I'm actually in conversation with Ashok Amritraj, who we all know is a big achiever. And he's produced over 80 Hollywood films and over the last 20 years, which have grossed over $1 billion. So I'm going to speak to him about his experience, about why he feel and what he feels about our cinema, and how he thinks our cinema can travel and therefore translate into more eyeballs and more business. So I think it'll be a fun session mixed with his experiences, his business expertise, and his creative thinking about our cinema vis-a-vis the cinema that exists there.
Okay, Karan, because of people like you and yes, a lot of other people, our industry is growing beyond the comprehension. We have reached everywhere, be it Brazil, be it any small country or big country. We are everywhere now.
Uh-huh.
But the kind of revenue we generate from overseas market is not up to the mark. What do you say? This year, this kind of convention, this kind of meeting is gonna help us to get more revenues from outside, because I guess around 26 million Indians are out there. Right.
Our business that we generate from our films is basically the NRI viewing audience. There's only a 5 or 10% non-Asian viewing audience, which is what we want to increase, because there is a lot of awareness of our cinema in the UK and Europe. Where we have to penetrate is America. The studio system is prevalent there, and it's very difficult to break the theatrical network in America, in North America, which is what the endeavour is. But of course, simultaneously, one has to overdevelop what already is happening in the UK and Europe. Like, our films are doing very, very well in the non-Asian sections of Europe and UK. So we have to develop that further and make sure that that keeps growing, as well as create an awareness. I think with every passing year, the business is increasing. There is more awareness in the non-Asian sectors, and I think it's, I would say, it's bodies like FICCI that have contributed very largely to that, because it brings together, it's one platform, and people from all over the world come together. It's like what happens at the Cannes market. I think FICCI is developing with every passing year. I see the buzz increase. I feel there are more and more people that are coming in and being a part of it, and therefore I think the endeavour, as I said earlier, is to bring Indian cinema, put it on the world map, which translates into further economy. And I think that is going to happen. Of course, you can't expect a tremendous rise in 1 year. You can't expect like a 20% increase. But I think with every passing year, even if the percentage just grows higher, I think then that is a big deal.
Okay, let me ask you last question. It might be a wrong question, but it's very important for us. See, our Hindi, because we are making Hindi films, people out there who are Indian, they can understand Hindi. But some of them, Americans and Britishers, they do not understand Hindi. Is that a reason, we're not getting the audience out there?
No, I don't think so. I think everyone watches subtitle films. There have been huge international successes of world cinema. Films like Ang Lee's Crouching Tiger, which was in Chinese. And there have been other such, a French film like Amélie, which actually contested with Lagan at the Oscar ceremony, which is a huge global success. There have been instances where films have done very, very big business, and though they haven't been in the English language, they've been subtitle films and have worked tremendously. So I think if you get the film right and you get the right marketing, the right distribution network, I think the sky is the limit. But we need to get those aspects worked upon, which is what I think all our endeavour really is.
Thank you so much for talking to us. All the best for your conversation.
Thank you.